Security Advisor on Prime Minister Modi and the US President meeting has said, I quote him here, "You will see meaningful progress on a number of issues, including the GE jet engine issues." That's important. MQ-9 Reapers, 5G, 6G, civil nuclear areas. It will show a breadth of relationship, a fresh breadth of relationship. So that is what the National Security Advisor of USA, Jack Sullivan, has said, that this is going to be about a new breadth of relationship. And I want to go across to Abhishek Bhalla for that. Abhishek, we've been tracking, of course, the defense aspect of it. And the GE 414 jet engines has been a priority for India. It's going to be the transfer route technology that even America hasn't given to the closest allies. Abhishek, you tell us, what should we make of this statement of the National Security Advisor of USA?
Well, very significant, Pooja. In fact, in June, when the Prime Minister had gone there, these two aspects, these two deals were something that were discussed. They need a finer imprint. The GE HAL joint venture is going to be a big deal as far as India is concerned, because this means that fighter jet engines can be manufactured in India. A big push to make in India, that especially in the defense sector, that has been talked about. And that would essentially mean that because of this joint venture, India will not be dependent on any other country. There will be a manufacturing unit in India, and all our fighter jet engine requirements will be taken care of. Now remember, the Tejas Mark II is something that the Indian Air Force is looking at, and in fact it's the Tejas that is going to be the backbone of the Indian Air Force, the indigenous made fighter aircraft. And if these jet engines are made in India, then obviously it will be a big shot in the arm for the Indian military. The other is the MQ-9 Reaper drone deal, 30-odd armed drones to be procured from US. And once again, this is something that the Indian military is looking at, because this will enhance India's military capabilities in a big way, considering that India is looking at a twin threat with China as well as Pakistan. So these two deals are very crucial for India's military capabilities.
Abhishek, but it's also not just about the military. Going by the statement of the National Security Advisor of USA, this is also as much about technology. And we all know that if at all there is going to be future war, it's going to be in many ways in the air as much, with different warfares kinds that are going to be included. So when we talk about the civil nuclear areas, when we talk about the 5G, 6G, Abhishek, can you tell us a bit more about it? What hint, what signaling is the US NSA giving via this meeting at the G20?
Well, Pooja, you know, it's pretty apparent since the last meeting of the two leaders in the US that earlier the India-US relationship was more of a buyer-seller kind of a relationship. It was more of a trade between the two countries. But now it's going beyond that. In fact, it started to change about a decade back, and now one can see the big impact of that change, and it's a more strategic relationship that the two countries are looking at. When we say strategic, it means that it goes beyond the buyer-seller relationship. Correct. And a lot of strategic needs of both the countries is something that is always discussed. It's always part of the dialogue. And once again, we are expecting that when President Biden meets Prime Minister Narendra Modi today, this evening. And also there is a lot of personal touch. That's the reason why Prime Minister Narendra Modi is hosting Joe Biden at his official residence. So that shows...
And that's right away, tonight, when the US President arrives. And you made a very pertinent point, which I just want to elaborate, and thank you so much, Abhishek Bhalla, for that. Sneha, these military deals are not just deals in isolation. This also reflects a diplomatic relationship. The fact that India-US is becoming a new friendship, because China is clearly provoking us.
Absolutely, and that's the reason why the NSA significantly, Pooja, said that this is obviously going to put the spotlight on the breadth of the relationship as well.